police had to come here again. I called Auntie just to tell her, just to warn her basically that I can't control what my mother does, and my mom's intending to access her money and fly away and run away and fly to a friend that lives out of state, etc., etc. She's all packed. And my aunt's like, you have to call 911, Laura. But she at least said she would come over here. So she has an emergency today, unfortunately, and just thank God. I thanked her. Thank you for coming over here. They don't listen to me. But I'm not going to lie and say she's not taking her meds. As far as I know, she's taking them, but I don't stand over her. I don't stand over and watch her take them. And if I did, and then I have a text I have a phone message from C. I had to listen to that and then, torn a new one by Auntie who says, you have to do this, Laura, you have to have the police come and, you know what I mean, and you have to be an adult. But then C is just like I told you, she's going to be like, your mom just wants her own independence and doesn't want you to tell her what to do, etc., etc. So I can't win, okay? She can't have it both ways. Auntie says I'm a godsend, and but if my mom doesn't want me here, it's her home, and I'll leave. Maybe my personality is too intense for her to handle. And just as an aside, my aunt has a very, very intense personality, okay? But my mom doesn't, so the thing is, it can't be both ways. I either have some control over what my mom does or whatnot, or I'm just her friggin' roommate and she can do whatever she wants. But she can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Because in the end, I'm not an indifferent nurse. I'm her daughter. Of course I'm going to care if she's taking her meds and going to bed and not caring about her teeth. Of course I'm going to care if she's not drinking enough water. And C's like, we know lots of old people don't sleep at night. No. C's wrong. My mother generally does sleep at night. The trazodone knocks her out. If she's not sleeping, the problem is her going to bed after midnight and then waking up and not trying to go back to sleep and drinking coffee. You know? I know that doing that is a danger to her. And then last night, look what happened with the pan, and I don't think that would have caused a fire. I think a glass inside the heat, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know how long you can heat up a glass thing with burnt chicken inside and covered with foil in a 350 oven. I don't know. I have a feeling it would have eventually caught on fire, but I don't know. All I know is it's not what C says, oh, just let her do what she wants to say, or whatever. It's important for her to sleep. This is not a normal thing where she's just suffering from insomnia. She's on a shitload of meds. She takes trazodone to sleep. And if I get her to drink enough water during the day and not down it all at night, if she downs it all at night, she's going to wake up numerous times. If she takes it during the day, she won't wake up and she'll sleep. And I know the difference because I've been staying up, but I'm a hell of a lot younger than her, and I don't take any psychiatric medication, okay? And the thing is, I'm trying to get her to drink enough water, and then she doesn't, and then she downs it all at once at night, so then she's going to wake up numerous times to pee. But she also, when she doesn't drink enough water, wakes up thirsty, drinks water, and then goes, see, but I know the difference. I know how many times I've been sitting here on my computer wide awake, and she has slept straight through the night. Okay? This has nothing to do with Miss C saying, oh, well, if she's up, you need to ignore her, just get earplugs. This has nothing to do with that. I'm understandably concerned with her not sleeping. It's important that she sleeps at night. But regardless, setting aside that, you know, she can't do the thing with the coffee. And we've tried numerous alarm clocks, both expensive and cheap and everything in between, and she can't work them, she breaks them, I don't know what happens to them. She even broke her old cell phone. Okay. I didn't know this was happening until she's asking me why it's not working, and I have to be the bad guy, you know. I'm sorry. She wants to pretend she's fine. She tells people that I call her crazy. I don't call her crazy. She's mentally ill, so am I. She's a lot older than me. She's elderly. She's on a shitload of medication. And that is not the case with me, okay? She got mad at me when I had to have the guy, we had to take her cell phone, and I said, can you tell her, please, that she broke this cell phone? She thinks I'm lying. She thinks it just broke by itself, and then I'm being mean to her. What do you want, people, you know? I just listen to a message from C. I get text from C, you know, she doesn't need to be in the hospital. You just need to get off her case and she'll be fine, etc., etc. You know? And that's how her friends feel. Church friend wouldn't take her to the hospital like Auntie asked her to do. She doesn't want to betray my mother. I didn't want to betray my mother. And then Auntie's like, you need to fucking grow up, Laura. You know? You need to get your mother help, and I know that. It just started, as you guys know, it just started. And if I triggered it, if it's my fault, then I'll move out, you know? Because if she's that fragile and I can't get upset with her over this, over when she endangers Omar or whatnot, not intentionally, then I can't live with her, you know? I told you, you know, if I wind up staying here, it's her home. If she doesn't want me here, I have to leave. Auntie doesn't want me to leave, but it's not up to Auntie. My mother, I'm not her guardian. Auntie's not her guardian. If my mom wants me to leave, I'll leave. But I know I do a hell of a lot to help my mother out. I do a hell of a lot. Nice for her. And Auntie was none too happy to hear about my mom's new boyfriend. But again, yeah, that's who she's going to have as friends, Auntie. She's mentally ill. She's going to have mentally ill friends. We can't stop her. I want her to have friends. I mean, I don't know. She can't have it both ways. You know? She wanted to have that woman I can't stand. I told you, I have allies. Live Auntie can't stand the woman, and dead Auntie couldn't stand her. So, my mom wants to have her over here. So, again, it's my mom's home, and I'm telling her what to do. But I basically is like, Mom, please. The woman, she can't stand me. She badmouths me. I live here. I'm your roommate. You're going to have this woman here? Like, you're going to do that to me? I guilted her. I don't want the woman here. And I'm justified. But if that falls under the category that I'm ordering around and telling her what to do, again, you know, Miss C is like, does she know anything about this new guy, her new friend? She keeps begging to come stay over here, etc., etc. Like, no, but it's her home. She's got to go over this new guy. She keeps begging him. She wants him to come over here, and she's trying to get him over here, and you could do this, and you could do that, and you could stay over, and you can be on the couch, and, you know. Nothing I could do about that. And I didn't say anything bad. I didn't say anything bad to her. Auntie maybe would, but Auntie doesn't have to live with her, you know. I didn't say anything bad. Nothing. I just said, then she told me he smokes. And I said, okay, he can't smoke in the house, Mom, you know. And she agrees. She's like, you're right. It's a no smoking zone. He'll go outside when he comes over. I did say I'm not going to cook them a meal. If my mom wants her friend over, she can cook something she's capable of cooking. I'm not cooking some elaborate meal for her new friend. I don't have to, you know. But what I'm saying is, you know, Missy's like, she talks to my mom, and she's like, I got a message from her. I listen to her messages after I'm getting texts from Auntie. And Auntie's like, there's nothing that I can do or whatnot. But then I called Auntie because it's escalating. Now my mom's gonna access her money and fly away and run away and this, that, whatever. She called the dog woman and was saying everything under the sun, including she's gonna take Angel back, and you know, that's another thing. I have to bite my tongue about that. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. She pays thousands of dollars for a dog she doesn't own. I don't think she should have Angel back. I think she should permanently give her to that woman. I think it should be one or the other. And I'm sure the woman's after today, gonna be a little fed up, because now my mom's going back and forth. Now she's telling her, well, you know, my mom, I'm sure the woman's like, this is ridiculous. I know she might decide she doesn't want Angel. I don't know. Because it's my mom's dog. My mom can decide to take Angel, not take Angel, etc., etc. I'm not going to be mean I've said my say. I've said periodically I think it's ridiculous. Well, now my mom gets sick and she tells the woman the truth, like, I don't want to pay the vet bills, you pay the vet bills, I'll pay for the food, and blah, 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 you know. But the woman knows that my mom can take Angel back at any moment. Maybe the woman will decide she doesn't want to be involved, because my mom's talking to that woman for a long time. I'm eavesdropping and learning my mom's plans. My mom's not going to tell me her plans. And then I went over my mom's shoulder. She didn't even realize. She had her book open. She didn't realize I was there. And I read the woman's number because I didn't know it. I came in here and texted the woman and said, please call my aunt and tell her what my mom's saying. You know, just so I can have backup. But Auntie doesn't require backup. Auntie tried to get my mom to the hospital yesterday, and my mom's friend refused to drive her. And again, let me stress, when Auntie doesn't realize, and Auntie tells me to grow up, okay, well, I have problems, and it's winter, and I lost my favorite therapist, you know? You know what I mean? So I'm doing the best that I can do under my own circumstances. I think I suffer from sad. I told you, even when I had Joe in my life, you know, I had an everyday companion I could talk to and fuck and do everything. I still would get depressed in the wintertime and gain weight, etc., etc. Back then, 20 years ago, you know. Now I don't have anything. But again, Auntie doesn't know that my mom's church friend gets on my case about my mom being hospitalized. Last time my mom's church friend was saying to me, getting upset, you know, her psychologist didn't need to section her. It was ridiculous. She just needed her meds adjusted. She was on, you know, remember, she had got that Depakote reduced, etc. She just needed her meds adjusted. It's ridiculous, her psychologist did. And then, I remember, I don't like my cousin for a number of valid reasons. Okay, but my cousin was my ally, and my cousin was like, well, let your mom live with her while she's slowly going nuts while her meds get adjusted from home, or etc., etc., you know. My cousin's an idiot. But I get it from her. I get it from her. She's completely caught up in my mom's business. She told my mom, My mom's good friend, the one down the street, that my mom upset me, and I have a right to be upset, because me, once, okay? Once in all these years, okay? And it's not going to happen again. The thing that I accidentally started a fire. It wasn't a case where I was shit-faced or left the house or was drinking. Nothing. It was stupid. And it won't happen again, okay? But I don't want my mom telling anybody, and then she goes and tells somebody and I get upset. So then I'm saying, okay, I've gotten upset with her lately and she can't handle it, and that's why she broke. I don't know. I don't know. But Auntie saying, don't abandon your mother. I don't want to abandon her mother, but if I am if that's bad for me to be here, then I'll leave. If my mom's better off if she can't handle my strong personality. But I personally don't think she can handle all the shit she's watching on the news either, you know. Her friend gets on my case. Auntie doesn't know this. Her friend says this and that, and you need to do this and that and this and that, you know, and her friend upset her, her church friend upset her too, because that's like, you know, Missy, like, your mom wants independence, your mom, I have it on a message, your mom wants independence, your mom wants you not to tell her what to do. Okay, I'm either her roommate or I'm her partial nurse. Okay, I'm either her indifferent roommate or I'm her daughter who is, you know, who recognizes my mom wants us to just be as equals, and it's not the case. You know? It's not. Auntie knows that, but my mom's friends don't. Let me stress. Let me scream it to the rafters. I have texts from Auntie. Auntie knows it. My mom's friends don't. My mom's friends would never dare get on Auntie's case, but they have no problem getting on mine because I'm mentally ill. See? I did not want to call the Pops today at her. I don't think she knows I did, though. I think because Auntie wanted me to do it, and Auntie wasn't going to come here. Auntie doesn't understand that they don't listen to me. They already weren't going to listen to me. They got here faster than Auntie did. I didn't think they'd get her that fast, and they did. And they got here faster than Auntie did. And they weren't listening to me. Auntie knows how to talk to them, how to be firm, how to get them to do what needs to be done. It doesn't matter if my mom's been taking her meds or not. She's still having a psychotic break. But Auntie has to respect the fact that I'm not going to lie and do that. I'm not going to sit there and say my mom's not taking her meds when I know, I'm sorry, I don't know for sure. And besides, they said it'll be figured out soon enough. They'll do blood tests to see if she has the right levels in her body, you know? So if it's best for me not to be here, I will move out, but I will sit there and tell you she cannot live alone. Okay? She can't live alone. But she can have a partial nurse in here and have, you know, who's never going to get upset with it, who's not her relative, never going to get upset with her about anything, and that person will also do the things that I do, making sure she takes her meds, etc., etc. But will not be her daughter, will not be her relative, will not, you know. And that person can stay here for, you know, rent-free, like I do, And my mom doesn't require a lot of care, so she can do those little things that I do, you know, for my mama. And she'll be a stranger. My mom won't have to worry about it, you know. Because my mom, I'm her daughter, and my mom doesn't like the dynamics of her daughter telling her what to do. Okay? It's the bottom line. Auntie told me that before. And Miss C sent me a long message saying the same damn thing. So, you know. I don't know what the solution is. Maybe that it will be for the best. I take over and leave. But Auntie's like, you're going to abandon your mother. No. I'm not going to abandon my mother, but it's her home, and if it's felt, you know, if it's decided it's for the best that I leave because I stress her out, but she can't, you know. In the end, I'm still her daughter, and I am going to care about shit. Like, I don't want her revealing her finances to these mentally ill people. Okay? There's different levels of mentally ill. I'm sorry, but there is. Another thing, we were at the store the other day. You know, Miss C, this is directed to you. My mom and I were at my mother is not on equal level with me intellectually. I'm sorry, but she's not. And if she wants it to be that way, then I need to leave. Okay? Because it's not the case. Unfortunately, it's not. We were at the store. We met this woman outside who had a dog. My mom starts talking to her and then tells her exactly where we live. I'm not worried about this woman, okay? I want to give you a perfect fucking example, people, because people can't have it both ways. Where I never get upset with my mom about anything, and I just let her do whatever she wants and have her independence, etc. But I also have to, and I just have to sit there and bite my tongue, even if she's doing whatever, okay? I'm not worried about the woman. I'm worried about anybody around us who might be listening to her tell this woman our exact address. You get it? She doesn't think. Did I yell at her about that? No. Did I raise my voice in a firm manner? Yes. A firm manner is just like I'm talking to you now. Mama, you cannot, Mom, you can't, this is what I do. I didn't yell. I'm like, Mom, you can't tell people where we live. I've told you that before. She's like, oh, well, Bella, she told us where she, no, she didn't tell us where she lived exactly. She said in general, but it doesn't matter. Okay? You can't do that, Mom. You don't know who's listening. Okay? But that can be construed as me not allowing her to have her independence and telling her what to do and this, that, whatever. You get it? Because it makes her feel like she can't do anything right, or, you know, that's what she said to me, you know, the other day, I can't do anything right, or yada yada, you know, but I gotta answer my phone.